love and happiness. Yeah, something that can make you do wrong, make you do right. Yeah, love.
Happiness is whatever the fuck y'all motherfuckers want it to be, you heard me? So yeah.
Happiness.
What it mean to be happy? Yeah. To know what you have to do and do it with all your heart, love.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. No, it's too much. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Let me think about this for 1 second. Yeah, I think happiness is something that you like always look for, but it doesn't really like. It's kind of what drives your life because you're never gonna get it. Nobody ever really has it. It's only something that will ever last for like 2 seconds, but it's what gives you the power to do everything that you do. Because ultimately, like, nobody's doing anything to be sad. Like everybody's always doing something to be happy. So, and if you get that happiness, it only lasts for a little bit, and then you're right back to being the same old normal self that you are every day. So I think happiness is kind of like what drives you to do everything you do. Like wake up in the morning and talk to people, do anything, because you're always doing something to find that good feeling. I think that's right. That's it.
Just do what the fuck you want with your life and you should be happy. Like if you find yourself in a situation where you're just angry and depressed and you're just not having the time of your life, you're probably on the wrong road and you need to take a left so you can be happy again. That's all I got to say.
For me, happiness is like, even like when the world is falling, still like knowing that gravity exists, you know? That's what happiness is for me.
What is happiness? I'll say God is happiness. I don't know how to put it in any better perspective. I'll say God is happiness.
Happiness to me is feeling comfortable in yourself.
Happiness to me is skateboarding. Happiness is an affection, it's a feeling, it's a way of life. You can't go every day without being happy because then you ain't gonna have nothing. If you're not happy, then you're sad. You don't want to be sad because then you left off. If you want to be happy, you make yourself happy. Everybody got a will, everybody got a mindset. If you want to be happy, be happy. Happiness don't even have to be happy. Happiness is contentness. If you're content with your life, then you're happy. If you're sad and you ain't content with your life, then you just assed out.
To me, happiness is feeling a sense of flow, I think. Being able to experience new things and to challenge myself. And yeah.
I guess I would explain happiness to be something that makes you feel good, makes you smile, thinking of things that make me happy, kind of describes happiness.
Happiness is being around a bunch of people that you love while, there are a bunch of smiles on their face. Happiness is just surrounding yourself with everybody that you care about.
Really, to be happy as long as my loved ones and the people around me, I see them doing good, I'm happy.
Happiness is family. I mean, if my family's good, then I'm happy, you know? Like, I really don't care about the trivial things in this world because the way I was raised is you find happiness in making others happy. Like, I have brothers, sisters, nieces, nephew. I was the first one to go to college. I mean, it was a struggle. But when I graduated, they all was there, and that made me happy because they might not have gone through it yet, but to see me go through it, man, that makes a big impact on them. So to give them that what makes me happy. To see my mom happy, that's happiness to me, you know.
To me, happiness, I think you live in the pursuit of happiness, but I also think that happiness can be in the little things. It can be in like seeing your parents smile, it could be your dog, it could be seeing a little kid or something. Or like a really pretty day. So yeah, I think you can find happiness anywhere for the most part.
I think that happiness is doing what fulfills your soul, it's your passion, it's doing what you love in life. I think happiness is ever changing. You can be happy about one thing on one day, but something else can make you happy on the other day. I think happiness is about being true to yourself and what you value and what you love and what you want to do. So I think happiness is you.
I feel like happiness is very internal. You have to radiate that and find it within yourself. It cannot be dependent on anyone or anything. Happiness is just when you like wake up in the morning and you're just like so thankful and so blessed and just truly content with everything in your life. Or maybe not like everything, but most things. And even if you're not, you're excited about the future and what you can do to build your own story and plan. So yeah, happiness.
I think that happiness is when you personally achieve some sort of, I guess, like career success as well as like personal success. I feel like it's important to not only like understand like who you are and be comfortable and like progressing in that way, but also be able to like progress career-wise so you can, I guess, like live a happy life. So that's what I think happiness is.
Man, I say happiness is doing what you love to do, what you enjoy doing, whatever it is that you like to do, you know, genuinely, what your passion is. If you can do that every single day, you know, most days, for most of your life, just passionately, you know, pursue your dream. I think that's happiness. I think, you know, for the most part.
I would say happiness is anything that you think about in the morning that allows you to smile and make you feel at peace. Anything that kind of motivates you is your happiness, I guess. That thing is happiness. That's that feeling.
It can be a few different things. It can be like an obvious feeling of like elation or excitement. But as I've gotten older, it's kind of progressed into a feeling of calmness and accomplishment. For me, happiness is like a lack of worry and that I'm trusting my decisions and that what I've done is right.
Feels light, feels airy. I guess it is, it's hard to strive for. I don't really think it's attainable all the time, or that we should try to be happy all the time.
That's a hard one. Happiness is hard. I think happiness in the same way, kind of love, I think it gets misconstrued. I think happiness is not a total experience in the sense that it happens every day. I think that's just kind of I don't want to be like emo or nothing, but I just think when we're like, why are you so happy? Or like, what is it, you know, what does it take to be happy? And it's really just like a journey, I think. Like you can't expect every day to be the same, but I think when you lower those expectations, when you can just be really present, you can find happiness in just about anything. And I think that's what's most important, so, yeah.
Happiness is when you can wake up in the morning and be at peace with yourself, be at peace with the world around you, and to be content with who you are and where you are and where you're going. That doesn't mean every day is going to be filled with happiness, but
happiness to me is a choice. I think that a lot of times people think that it's an emotion that comes from an activity that you love or from a person or an experience, but you don't always have control over those moments. And when you can find self-control, when you can find those moments and be appreciative, that's what I think is when you can really channel that happiness, and it's not so contingent on what's happening, but rather on yourself and where you are in life.
Happiness is privacy.
It's just peace. You know, peace with life. No matter what you're doing, no matter if you're working a 9 to 5, no matter if you're rich, if you're poor, you know, I feel like I'm a very happy person. I feel like I'm at happiness because every day I get up and, you know, I don't really have any worries or any concerns about what's going on. Like, as long as I wake up and I have the ability to put a smile on somebody's face and know that I'm open arms for somebody to put a smile on my face, I'm content with that. That's happiness to me.
Happiness, to me, is a peace of mind that everything is going right in the world. It's like the world has its own speed. And if you move at speed with the earth, you'll be happy. If you fall behind, you'll be unhappy because you're trying to catch up. If you get ahead, you'll be confused because you won't know what's next. You understand? Happiness to me is just being in touch with the world and being at peace with everything. Happiness and peace, they just go together.
Man, some people really know happiness. To me, I think happiness is some feel-good chemicals in your brain.
Love and happiness.